Okay, the next chapter. Okay, so look, what happened was I was on here this morning, and obviously what happened last chapter, yada yada yada. And usually they have like a next button for the next chapter, and that wasn't here. So I thought the next chapter didn't come out yet. But then I saw on TikTok people were talking about it. So I'm like, am I on the wrong side? So I found this site, which has the next chapter. So I think I'm gonna use this one now. Listen, I did see a few things on Twitter, and I'm gonna stop going on Twitter because I keep spoiling myself. I don't know if it's still or not with a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? But we'll see. Maybe boogie woogie. What is that in his hand? The vibrator slap, a percussion instrument striking the ball against the wooden box causes the metal teeth to oscillate wildly, producing a characteristic sound. Okay, so his teleportation still works then, right? Using that. Okay, I need to zoom in here. Having replaced his left arm, total RE changed activation condition for his technique from applause to the collision between the wooden box and the metal teeth of verbal slap. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. He did lose his arm. This now allows him to activate the swapping technique roughly 50 times in a sync. 50 times? Sukuna Soda will swap him over and over again. Like a roulette. Hey, make sure you jump this guy. Nice hit. Yeah, take that. Yes, sir. Wait, none match his egocentricity among the sorcerers. He's surely the peskiest. I must admit, he appeared exactly when I least wanted him to. Yes, sir. You're about to get jumped, buddy. You better hold that. Yuji? To a rocket team, he's gonna swap with the rock, of course. That's what we love to see. Ah, man, this dude is still smiling. That's crazy. I'll swap with him. He can swap as much or as little he'd like, all with one tap. The fact that he can regulate it at will makes adapting to Boogie Woogie essentially impossible. And yet there is one single instance where I can definitely get his timing. Oh no. Yes, sir. Just press focusing to sharpen more than movement. This is it. He's going for a feint. A feint? How do you know that? I'll strike him here. Ooh! Is that cursed blood or is that... It looks like fire. Hold on. Okay, anyway. Pop. He swapped with one of their woman's crows. I'm investigating his movement. Oh, yes, sir! Oh! He didn't swap them. 3 whole layers of deception. Black Flash! Another Black Flash! Okay, so this was a Black Flash. I'm just saying. Kind of looked like Fuga for a second, like fire, but it's fine. Hit him with another Black Flash. Okay. Oh, he felt that. He's bleeding. Look at Yuji's face. Oh. Wait, chapter 260 end. What? No way, man. Are you serious? Okay. It says it ended, but it's still going on. Sukuna's incredible efficiency meant that despite his cursed energy levels dropping to that of Okotsuki Yuta. Is that an insult? I feel like... Yuta has high cursed energy levels. I don't know what he's talking about, but if he were to recover his burnt out technique, he'd be able to utilize domain expansion as many times as needed. Domain expansion. What then befell Sukuna? was a vision of a man he buried with his own hands, the departed spirit of the strongest. There's no mistaking those eyes. Oh, okay. This was the thing I saw on Twitter, so I'm kind of like not shocked, but like, I mean, if you bring Gojo back, the story is over. Like Gojo wins, especially with how weak Sukuna is now. It's done. But I don't think it's Gojo. I think was a vision of a man he had back. A vision. A vision. I can't highlight because it's a page, but a vision of a man he bagged with his own hands. The departed spirit of the. I don't think it is actually Gojo. I think it's someone that. It's someone else. I don't know who, but the thing is, I don't know who else it could be. The thing is, he says there's no mistaking those eyes. So I'm kind of like, what do you mean by that? Like, because no one else has the six eyes, which is why Kenjaku wanted to see Gojo for like 1,000 years, because Gojo just too strong. Is it Gojo? I mean, there's no comments here, right? So I can't even see what people think. But is it Gojo? I actually think Gege doesn't like Gojo. There's no way he brings him back. There's no way, right? He doesn't like the guy, so I don't think it is him. I would love for it to be Gojo, but then my battery dies. Okay, that's really cool. Thank you. Thank you, battery, for being so reliable. Okay, let's see what Reddit thinks. Like, what are we thinking over here, man? Let's see how everyone feels about this. Because there's been a lot of people that, like, say every week, Gojo's come back, Gojo's come back. And then it doesn't come back, but this time it seems like it might be Gojo. So how do they feel about that? Yuki is not stupid. I mean, I don't think anyone said she was. I mean, I don't think she's stupid, but she kind of didn't do anything in the anime. She showed up at the end of the second season, but in the manga, she fought Kenjaku, which you're always gonna lose that fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's Kenjaku, but still, you know what I mean? She's a very underwhelming character. Like, I thought she was gonna be, like, you know? If you're talking about strength, then yeah, sure, maybe she's strong, but at the same time, we didn't really see her fight that much, though, so I can't really give my opinion on that. Apart from him, who also survived this. They're not talking about the new chapter, though. This is old stuff. Yeah, Kenjaku did survive Yuki's black hole, which... Yuki's black hole? Hold on, that sounds kind of crazy. What does any clan think of Keto? Same energy. Bro, where is the new chapter stuff? I'm looking for the new chapter stuff. I clicked now. How about now? Are they talking about it now? Megan Thee Stallion got Yuji plushie. I mean, it should be a Yuta plushie, but I don't mind it. Okay, so no one's really talking about it yet. Okay, fine. A chapter did just come out, but is it Gojo? I don't know. I cannot definitively say it is him. The way Gege killed off Gojo, he does not like the man. So there's really no way I think he would bring him back. Listen, the way he ended off, I look at the wording more than anything, right? Look, what then befell Sukuna was a vision of a man he had buried with his own hands. The departed spirit of the strongest. So maybe while Sukuna is about to like do whatever, he remembered Gojo and he's kind of like, dang, I kind of miss Gojo, you know what I mean? Or something, I don't know. But there is someone standing there, so I do think there's an actual person. I don't think it's Gojo. I think it's... The only person I can think of is Yuta, because Yuta is related to the Gojo clan. Like, him and Gojo are very, very distant relatives. Oh, I see people talking about it. There's a really long thing. That's what she said. Okay, my camera's about to die in like 2 seconds. I just want to get my face on here. Okay. It seems more like he hears someone else say the words domain expansion and turns in shock to see said, yeah, Sukuna didn't say these words. It would have been obvious if he said it, right? He was going to do something else here. That's why this panel is here, because he's like, huh? You know? And then that's when he sees the person. Okay. I don't think Gojo showing up is an as for, I think, the domain clash of making. If Sukuna's last domain expansion it only lost 99 seconds, the first domain expansion on Gojo would win a clash. So people do think it's Gojo. Stand proud, you can cook. So people do think it's Gojo. Okay, well, I don't think it's Gojo, and I gave you my reasons why. I don't think Giga likes the guy. But at the same time, just like Nobaga, his death hasn't been confirmed. He's just been sliced up. So they took Gojo's body, or two of his bodies since it was sliced in half, and they took him to Shogo, who's known for healing. And I feel like if she made a binding vow to heal Gojo, bring him back, in return, maybe she doesn't use cursed energy anymore. I feel like she would do that. So maybe it's possible that he could come back. So because his death was never really confirmed, but the thing is he did have a flashback. Or no, not a flashback, but he had that airport scene where he spoke to all the people that he knew, right, in his life. Which is why I think he's actually dead. Because I feel like characters won't just have that if they aren't dead. Like Nobaga, she had one. She had a flashback of her old life where she was in the township, whatever, and, she met that older lady and she moved away and Nobaga was sad. She had a flashback, so she's dead. So that's why I assume she's dead. Gojo had one. Again, I keep calling it flashback, but you know what I mean. She had one of those moments where you're dying and you think of some people. Yuta didn't have one, so I think Yuta's still alive, which I think this might be Yuta. I could be wrong, but who else right now can use domain expansion? It's not Akari. Akari is busy playing in the sand with Urame. Choso is out of commission. Well, Choso is dead. What do you mean out of commission? He's dead. It's not Todo. I don't think Todo can use domain expansion. Because I feel like if he could, he would have. It's not Megumi. Megumi has an incomplete domain, Chimera Shadow Garden. But he's inside of Sukuna, so he can't do that. Mei Mei? I don't think she can use domain expansion. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Wee Wee? No, you can't use it. Miwa? Definitely not Miwa. Maki? Definitely not Maki. So I'm thinking, who else can use domain expansion? Right now, it's Yuta, and Yuta has not been confirmed to be dead. So I think it's Yuta. I could be wrong. I think it's Yuta. I think it is Yuta. I want it to be Yuta. If it's not Yuta, then it has to be Gojo's back. Those are the only two possibilities I see. There's no one else right now in this fight that could use domain expansion at this point. So listen, it's either Gojo's back or Yuta's back. Either way, I win. Hey, two of my favorite characters. Either way, I win. This is a nice little chapter, man. People are definitely going to talk about this. I can't wait to see the theories. So yeah, let's wait for the next chapter. Hopefully Sukuna gets completely destroyed, as he should.